For Global Business Update, Rutu Sodiri joins us now.
Good morning, Doctor. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning to all our viewers out there. Yeah, great interview as always. Just wanted to touch on some points since I think he's a spokesperson to the minister. Principal advisor. Thank you so much. Why didn't the minister show up? It would be nice for her to come on the air because other ministers have done so. But real quick, I was talking about data. If you look at, this is the creative economy now, and this $100 billion projection to 2030. Look at the top 10 contributing activities to Q2 2023 GDP, right? You can see crop production at 20%. Don't be fooled. We have food security crisis, even though crop production is 20%. So that 20% is just, so look, trade second at 16, telcos at 16, in 16.06 in third place. So they're basically saying that by 2030, which is in 6 years or so from 2024, since this year is already over, that the creative economy, which contributes less than 1% right now, is going to leapfrog food, construction, financial institutions, crude petroleum, real estate, and so on and so forth. Now, if you look at, he mentioned the Bureau of Statistics. Look at the contribution from 2016. Okay, actually, if we move on from here, so look at the next contribution from 2016 to 2021. No, sorry. Look at movies, sound production, and music production.
Contracted.
Thank you. It contracted in Q2. It contracted in Q2 of this year, contracted in Q2 of last year, right? And so it tells you the challenge that they have in terms of trying to get this to grow.
Because of elections, though.
Thank you. Right.
The election
because of advertising and all those things. So that a long place to go. Next up, if you look at what it has actually contributed between okay, I thought we had that, but between 2016 to 2021, it contributed less than about 4%. That is over how many years? All right. So quickly, Chak Benzao of Binance. Department of Justice prosecutors say he is a flight risk and he should not be allowed to go back to the UAE where he lives. There's a quote, I believe, from the prosecutors where they said, well, this man cannot be allowed to go back because if he does, he will just be living a life of luxury because he doesn't have much penalties to pay. So they said, should Zhao choose not to face the full consequences of his conduct, he could easily stand to lose, including by compensating his guarantors more than 20 million and live comfortably for the rest of his life in the UAE. By the way, UAE, again, I keep saying, everyone lives there. From there, we go to, I think, if you remember, Doctor brought this up yesterday. Zhao pleaded guilty to money laundering, violating U.S. sanctions. Binance paid a $4 billion fine. He's going to pay $50 million and step down as CEO. From there, I think we go to Thanksgiving, since we know we're in the holiday period. So it is estimated by the United States American Automobile Association that Americans traveling by road at 50 miles or more, 80 kilometers, will be about 55.4 million, third highest since figures were collated since 2000. As far as air travel,
love to drive.
They love to drive.
They love to drive. Their roads are good.
And their roads are safe and there's no bandits. Projected Thanksgiving flights, 4.7 million Americans, 6% growth year on year, highest level since 2005. Also from there as well. Black Friday deals, as far as spending, they're expecting 182 million shoppers, 9% growth. This is according to the National Retail Foundation. Retail is incredibly important to the US economy, incredibly important to the West as well. I think there's a chart showing the growth here. So from 2017, 164 million, all the way to the 2023 estimate of 182 million for Thanksgiving in terms of the amount of spending that we're going to see. Coming to Nigeria, the FCCP, the Consumer Protection Commission, has said that Nigerians should basically be alert to possible Black Friday fraud. And what they're saying is that the Commission has received credible intelligence that seasonal sales at discounts, otherwise known as Black Friday, may witness an increase of fake online stores to the tune of about 135%. So individuals need to be careful. Please verify the companies that you are dealing with to take advantage of Black Friday deals. You have to be, so shine your eye, to use a colloquial term. All right, from there we go to a sad note here. Access Holdings PLC's chairman of the board, Mr. Bababode Oshunkoya, seasoned accountant with decades of experience, unfortunately passed away on the 21st. They notified the NGX, brief illness. The company, as a result of his passing, they now have a 9-member board, I think 3 executive directors, 6 non-executive directors, and the company will announce a successor in due time. Moving on from there, I'm not sure if you saw the governor of Anambra State's interview on television where he said, I said it before, this particular government inherited a dead economy from a macroeconomic point of view.
But it was
this
advisor
to
that dead economic government.
Well, he said
it
this
was
government...
economic advisor and governor under that dead economic government.
I agree with him. He inherited a dead horse that was seen standing, but people didn't know that it was dead. I think it's important for Nigerians to understand this. That's Charles Soludo, governor of Anambra State. Then we get to the CBN. He also talked about the CBN and spending. Doctor mentioned this yesterday, but just officially, I think maybe the head doctor said they put out a tweet. The central bank, the governor of the central bank, Mr. Olayemi Cordoso, will be the special guest of honor at the 58th Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria annual bankers dinner tonight, 7 p.m. online. We're all going to be watching because they delayed the MPC meeting, so maybe he will announce a new benchmark rates. I don't know what he's going to do.
Bankers dinner?
No, I'm joking. So we'll see what he says. And then I think finally, spending. Dr. and Rufai, please go to nightclubs this weekend. Please spend, Nigerians out there, spend your money on nightclubs. Check out this viral video from this comedian that lives in the UK. Listen to this.
Right, Nigerians have totally missed the point as to the reason why a lot of us go to nightclubs. And the truth is, it's gotten to a point where I am sick and tired that I do not want to find myself in this environment anymore. And I'll tell you the reason why. Now, the truth is, the whole essence of going to clubs is to just go have fun. After having fun, go back home and sleep, right? But these days, it's not about that. These days, it's all about people going to the clubs to go and boost their self-esteem or to go and show how much they have and to go and, there's this whole thing about societal classifications of people according to their financial levels in life. And that is what people go to these clubs to do. And I don't understand I don't see how necessary that is in such an environment. Okay, first of all, in England, we pay to get into the club. So basically, we pay to go spend our money. Okay, I was told that in Nigeria, people don't pay to get into clubs. And I was like, damn, okay, now. It's not about paying. Now, I've paid to get into the club. The next thing you are expected to do, it's not like they are forcing you, but they will put you in a position where, as a guy, if you don't have a table, it's almost like you're not doing well in life. Okay, so meaning that the guy who has table is basically your senior in that environment. Okay, in a club, and I don't understand why that is in the first place.
Okay, I don't know what this man's problem is. Please, let's not neglect Nigerian clubs. That's a reminder here. Nightclubs are businesses. They are an important subsector of hospitality and tourism, important part of the nighttime economy. They depend on weekend holiday patronage. They pay taxes. They employ people. So Dr. and Rufai, everybody watching, listening, please, you can take the wife. You can, go have some fun. Rufai, go on a date, buy some drinks. Look at this viral video from Miami. This is from a club called The Office in Miami. Somebody went and did a birthday bash there. One young lady called Young Coco. Look at the amount of money on the floor. It is a big contributor to Miami's economy. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. The Florida economy is a $1 trillion economy. So please, everybody, it's a weekend, it's Black Friday, go and spend. Nigerian retail businesses, they need your support. So, Doctor, help us out.
Well, I can relate to what you're concerned about clubs. Yes. Having been a resource person at a time at Nigeria's leading nightclub in Lagos. Night Shift Coliseum, put together by Ken Caleb's Olumese, from the university town of Ekpoma. And Okpebi in those days. We used to do wonderful things with that club. But I guess the concern of the guy is that standards are falling. Things have gone down. But nightclubs are an important part of, again, the creative economy.
Indeed.
There is a linkage.
Yes.
Talking about Black Friday, well, I understand Babatunde Urukera's concern. But how many people still have money to go for Black Friday?
That's a good one.
I recall that a few years back, in this same country, we used to go and queue up at supermarkets and talk to the boys, please help me reserve some items. I'm interested in competition. But now I don't see that competition anymore. But the streaming services are offering good discount, as much as about 70% on Hulu, on Max Plus, and also Paramount Plus. So those of you who are interested in streaming service, there's good discount on Black Friday. No more time.
We need to go. I don't want to tell Doctor to tell us about all the fights he used to settle at the night shift.
He spent money in the night shift.